Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. And tonight I'm featuring a game and starting a season in NBA Inside Drive 2004. Recently I was asked in our Discord what is one of the most underrated sports games of all time, and I believe this is one of them, NBA Inside Drive 2004. It had 4 versions. The first one came out on the PC in 2000, and then 3 versions on the Xbox: NBA Inside Drive 2002, 2003, and 2004. This was the last version of it. So I'm going to start a season with the Raptors. I tried to do this before, played through a few games and forgot to save the season, and then just lost the motivation for it. I want to use the Raptors. Vince Carter is one of my favorite players of all time. This is Vince Carter's last season playing in the NBA, so I figure might as well do it. So what's up, chat? I see O. Campbell, James Bond, Smoke, Eli, The Wolf, and OSU Rocks. I was going to finish or at least play the NFC Championship game in the ESPN NFL 2K5 season I had going, but that's going to have to wait because my brother did not give me the game back, basically. He put it in the wrong case, so I don't have it. Was itching to play this anyways, so I'm going to start this season now. We're going to do a 28-game season, something that's realistic for me to finish. So I'm going to use the Raptors. Fantasy draft, no. We're going to play on the hardest level, All-Star. Quarter length, 5 minutes, seems about right, 28. And then the least I could go with the playoffs is 1, 3, and 3. Player progress, incentive. Yeah, we want the fatigue and the player streaks on. Injuries, yes, they're part of it. Even though I don't love it, we'll go with the rosters of 03, 04. Cost limits for the trades on. And computer-initiated trades off. San Francisco or KC for the Super Bowl, who I got. I mean, this is the first Super Bowl I'm excited to watch in a while. I mean, the Patriots being in there against the Eagles and the Rams, those were just not exciting. The Falcons versus the Patriots was exciting. Of course, the team that won most of the country. The Patriots didn't want to see win, but they did. But this one, I'm gonna have to say KC. I'm rooting for KC. They haven't won in 50 years. But the 49ers got a great defense. They obviously can run the ball. And, Jimmy G, when he has to pass, is good. We got Kittle, the tight end. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited to see the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. Both home teams won. I think both teams going into the playoffs I thought were the second best teams in each conference. I really thought the Ravens and the Saints were the best. But the Saints got knocked off in that wild card round, and the Ravens, of course, lost to the Titans. What's up, Doom Demile? Okay, so front office. Let's just look at the rosters real quick. This is what I'm working with. I got Alvin Williams at point guard. Vince Carter is my star, 87 overall. You see in this column. Morris Peterson, Jerome Williams, Junkyard Dog, Anthony Davis, Michael Curry, Lamont Murray is a sharpshooter. That's what that target means on the left. C. Jeffries, Chris Bosh is on this team. Not as familiar. I remember Policio, Batir, not too familiar with. Mozio, Bradley, Brunson. So this is the team kind of Carter won it off of. I can see why. I mean, they have some bad contracts here. Junkyard Dog, 5 years at age 30. Morris Peterson was good. He was like probably his most sidekick. Antonio Davis was closer to the end of his career. They're not really a stacked team here. So maybe I'll make some trades later in the season. KC ranked 27th in run defense. Yeah, but they stopped Derrick Henry today, so they did enough to do that. What's up, Jay Cool? He's a junkyard dog on the basketball court. I've seen some junkyard dogs in my day. So it would be good to know just 3-point shooting. So Carter's a 74. Yeah, Murray at 84 is going to be the best. So what else do we need to know? Block. Dunk, of course, Carter's a 94. Junkyard Dog's a 90, so he's going to be throwing down some dunks. Antonio Davis, Morris Peterson. And the clutchest is Vince Carter. All right, so let's head into the season now that we know the rosters. Let's see. Can you sign players? Is there free agents? There are some free agents, and they look like fake guys. I don't know any of these names, so yeah, I'm not going to sign any of them. And let's start. So as I go through this, remind me to save the season, please. And looks like we're playing Orlando first game. I feel like I just played this in NBA Shootout, because I did. So, except it was the other way around. So Orlando. Will I be sad when Vince Carter retires? I won't be sad. I mean, he's had a long career. He's on the Hawks, and they're just not anywhere close to contention. So, I wouldn't say I would be sad. You know, what I was trying to do, so one of the themes I wanted to run with in this is, if I could pull it off, is if playing as the Raptors if T-Mac never left. So I tried to do some trades with the restrictions on without trading Vince Carter, and I couldn't get Tracy McGrady on the Raptors no matter who I traded, even with the first round draft pick and everything. McGrady's actually better than Carter in this game. He's a 91 overall and Carter's an 87. And as you can see, overall they're just better team. So we'll see how this one goes. They stopped Derrick Henry because nobody else is a threat on that offense. Yeah, I mean, there's guys who can make some plays, but I guess you wouldn't say they're a consistent threat. Carter retired a long time ago. Yeah, of course he's not the same player. He's in his 40s now.
Welcome to tonight's game, everybody. Kevin Calabro, Marcus Johnson.
I like Kevin Calabro as the announcer in this. I think he's the Portland Trail Blazers home announcer. Smoke wants me to trade for LeBron. That might be something I could pull off. Double McGrady, let someone else beat me. I think for this first game, I'll just let it ride out the introductions. Obviously, playing a season, I'm not going to wait for this every time, but I'll do it for this first game. Well, they have Grant Hill, so he's not going to be injured because of video games. And they think they have Juwan Howard. I don't know. They do have the better team. OC Rock says no LeBron. You know, I was a big LeBron fan when he was on the Cavs. He went to the Heat. Then I lost it with that. LeBron on the Lakers, though, is an older guy. I like the way he's doing it right now. Still playing at extremely high level. LeBron to the Knicks. So this is the game I'm saying is the best of the early 2000 eras as far as NBA games. Can you change the uniforms? You might be able to. I'm usually not a big guy on changing uniforms just as a thought, but I don't. If I could do it, I'll change it to the old school Raptors jerseys if they allow me to. Tim Duncan, I probably won't have enough to trade for him. I could see me being able to trade for LeBron because I think it's his rookie year in this game, and he's probably not as good. But I couldn't trade for McGrady because he was a star. So one of the things I like about this game, and you'll see that the teams run offensive plays. So if you don't have elite players and you're having trouble getting around someone, the plays will help you get open. And then, oh no, we got to get this off visuals. We got to play from the side. I think it's broadcast in this game. He's a rookie on here. D. Wade. Well, D. Wade's probably not in the game. If LeBron's a rookie. Oh, he blew that layup. Sloppy start for the Magic. Yeah, I mean, LeBron tries to act humble, but he's really not. Oh, I hit select because that's how you do it in live. But it's not select to call for a pick. So I'll have to figure that out maybe later in the season, how to call for the pick. So the graphics are really soft in this, but they're smooth. Oh, Vince Carter gets it in. Trade for Garnett. Jermaine O'Neal. All right, we're gonna explore the trade. We'll see how this game goes. You know, if we lose to the Magic, and I'm not happy with the performance of the team, then it might be time to make some early trades this season. Oh, Junkyard just not producing with that big 5-year contract.
Kicks it outside. 1 minute into tonight's ball game. Slings it outside.
McGrady just chucked. Oh, if he's going to be hitting those, it's going to be a long day. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you watch me play this game through a season, I think you could possibly gain a liking for this one. So see how they move in the offensive set. Carter with a bad pass. I'm probably going to get smoked by the Magic in this first game. These guys are throwing alley-oops. Did LeBron and Wade come in the same year? That's a good question. I don't remember. Got him up. Wow. Jagging easy layups. They don't call him the Junkyard for nothing.
Rome's right side. Turnaround jumper. Not gonna happen.
Mo Pete. Oh, gets up.
I just saw a man fly. Sorry, MJ. I gotta see that again.
Yeah, I mean, LeBron, he's a big time guy. He knows how famous he is. He's got a lot of money.
Sideline right. Lets it go from outside.
Another three, McGrady. Yes, D. Wade, LeBron, Carmelo. Yeah, I could trade for Wade maybe. I have Boss, but he's on the bench. And one. I will put in Bosch. That's going to be a miss. Not the easiest rebounds. Junkyard Dog tries to get in there for a board. Can't make it happen. Come on, Junkyard. You better hit this. Oh, 360. What's up, Brock? Thanks for saying hi, GTA 5. I actually have GTA 3 on Xbox. I bought it, haven't played it. When I played that game, I played it on PS2. Oh, we're getting some going. Alvin Williams breaking out. Well, thank you. I don't know if I could, if anyone's 100 times better person than somebody, but trade for all top 3 rookies. Well, I think to do that, I'd probably have to trade away Carter, which I'm not going to be able to do in this season. See him run a play. Just kind of moving around. Williams cut to the basket. Reese Gaines. He's a big prospect, but he really didn't do much in the NBA. Carter's not missing that. We're hanging back in the game. GTA stream one night. I won't start off with GTA, but I could always transition to it after one of the sports games. Because basically, if someone wants to watch these later, I want to make sure that it starts off with the sports game. That's the essence of the channel, and I don't really want to lose that because I feel like people come here to watch sports games, which a lot of people don't cover in retro gaming, which is a shame, but that's why we're here doing it. Yeah, I'm trying to play some good D, get back into it. I haven't played this game in months now, so just getting back into the swing.
The ball is not free. You gotta love the effort.
AI fan, yes, I had his shoes, the Reebok ones, not the first ones, the second ones.
Let's it go.
I've kind of forced that one up. See, Carter McGrady got the star.
He'll throw up the shot. Good for 2.
The lightning with Alvin Williams had, that's obviously speed. Mo Pete beats him off the dribble. Oh, you know LJC would be all for that GTA. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like a lot of the retro community with the sports games, they'll talk down on it, but then not know anything about the games, which is, like, oh, it's just a sports game, it's the same thing. It's like, no, there's little intricacies if you're into these games that make them different from one another. Yeah, I think NBA Live like 03 maybe or 05 they started doing that, where you could knock the ball when you're on the inbounds. All right, let's go to coaching, make sure the auto subs are off. Because I like to do my own substitutions, which they already did some for me, which I don't agree with them. So let's get Bosch in. We got Curry, but Murray might be able to hit a 3. It doesn't look like anyone's tired. I don't know. Tough to take out Peterson. He was doing pretty good. Maybe I'll put... Yeah, we'll try this for a little bit. There's really no one else that great to bring in. Mel set the Palace edition. What's up, Adam? ATB9. I never asked you, what does ATB9 stand for? 7-point game. I feel like with 5-minute quarters, they'll get pretty close to, 100 points. Left them open just a little bit, and that's all it took.
If the defense had a white flag, it would have been thrown out there a long time ago.
Out wide, right side.
See if Bosch can do some damage. It's right to the hole. Misses the baby hook. What's up, Chief Crazy Buffalo?
Over right wing. Left-handed hook.
Yeah, that can't go in.
He had the isolation and had a good shot.
Grady
It
gets
just
back on the
didn't go
defense.
down.
Reach in foul.
Whistle blown as we have a foul.
R and L to punch and grab. That's funny.
What's it take to be a good
Yeah.
in the NBA?
The steals happen pretty easily if you just hold on to the ball too long and not do anything.
You have to watch the dribble. You want to get that dribble after it's release the hand of the ball handler right before it hits the floor. He's in no man's land at that
Murray
position.
can't get down the court.
Cross court. Turn around.
Carter was wide open with that one. I had to take the shot. I don't think you had lunch with Green Magic. Just a guess. Oh, okay. It's your initials. Got it. Makes sense.
Dribbles left wing. Retrench. Carter.
And those fast breaks that I was getting to come back in the game just aren't happening right now.
Takes a shot. Can't get it.
These guys can't hit easy buckets getting to the rim.
Up near midcourt. It's up.
Rand Hill, he's coming back rusty after his knee surgeries. Davis looking just awfully slow.
He'll pop it.
Elbow jumper can't hit.
And they're shooting in the 40% range, and it's a combination of solid defense and a bunch of guys.
Someone asked if
slightly off their
they could get a pretzel. That's hilarious.
Out left. Slings it
I do hear him
inside.
shouting in the
Rover's up
crowd.
to Jay. Hey, Kenny, give me a break.
Oh, that's just a terrible decision to take that shot. He forced it up despite the double team. That's just asking for it.
Return.
I tried to fade away on that, but it didn't happen. Ooh, Grant Hill.
Tomahawk jab. I gotta see that again.
Flashback. This quarter's going terrible for me.
Brings it out, wing right. Slings it across. He gets the shot away. He is
In too close. Gets the job done.
Show it to me again.
Portland Trail Blazers versus Malice at the Palace
The
Pacers.
Magic bring it up.
Even the Jailblazers weren't capable of that.
Pulls the trigger.
They had more off the court woes.
First team foul. He'll try for two.
Grant Hill early in his career could throw down dunks like that though. Look at his Pistons highlights. He threw down some nice dunks. Yeah, in the 90s, not the 2000s.
He hit one of two free throws.
I'm going to say the Chiefs, Adam. Oatmeal.
Passed in. Beat Perlon.
Oatmeal early in my lifetime? Yes. Now, not really. Nothing against it.
Unloads a pass, cross court, tosses a three. He
Davis with a big tip in playing volleyball.
Good attack. Man, second shots can just deflate a defense.
The Magic.
Yeah, well, this Magic lineup, Grant Hill never got healthy to actually play basketball on the Magic.
If he doesn't have one already, he
And
needs
then
one of
their
those
94-95 team
knocking down that shot. Who do I
got
need
split
to
up when
defend
Shaq left.
Out wide, right side. Ascends. Nada. Snatches
They're
the
forcing
rebound.
it up. Gerchek
Oh, he
flying down the field. I mean the court.
I wonder what it's like to
What's
touch
up,
the ground
Kayvon
with
Dirks?
your
How you doing?
I imagine it's kind of soft and fluffy.
And I walked out of bounds reading the chat. Oh, when Hill dunked on Morning.
to Hill.
Yeah, Alonzo's a guy who would challenge everything at the rim.
Rebound recovered.
I don't know, Bosch, he hasn't been too effective.
He'll take the
got around him there for a little hook. After that 2008 loss to the Lakers. Oh, yeah, the Magic with Dwight Howard. Well, it was surprise. No one expected the Magic to be in the finals that year. That was a surprise to everyone. Still kind of hanging around. Back's feeling good. It's better. Yeah, if McGrady and Hill got to play together, knowing Hill's unselfish play style, definitely I could see a finals appearance. At least. Suns might be in the playoffs in the NBA this year. It's possible. They came out hot, but they kind of cooled off. But that bottom of the West is just as bad as the bottom of the East this year for like 7, 8 seed.
Out wide, right side. Lob flow.
Get that out of here. Look at that replay.
Here's the replay.
So the company that made this is High Voltage Software, and they're from Lombard, Illinois. If you get a chance, look at the games that they worked on. It's completely all over the place. They've worked on a lot of different games. Felt bad for McGrady. Never had a healthy Grant Hill. Yeah. But he grew to the scoring leader because of that. So having Mo Pete in and Williams is just, it was better in the first quarter, I felt like. Nobody else I really even want to put in the game. They're just not good enough.
I'm told that Kemi Takei has an update from halftime.
At least Grant Hill and Penny Hardaway are very similar. Like their first 5 years, they were superstars. They played awesome. And, you know, if you could maintain 5-year superstar status, that's still pretty good. But they never got to be a full career of it because of their injuries. But at least Grant Hill got, you know, to come play again with the Suns and be effective. But Penny Hardaway never got that. There we go, big three to start right on the line. Vince Carter. 2K18 servers shut down yesterday. I'm surprised they left them on that long. Do they have legends in this game? I'm not really sure.
They bring the ball in. The ball is intercepted. Slings it left.
Bad pass.
Catch one off.
Williams getting the boards. That's what he needs to do. Carter was wide open. Cutting it to 6. Carter's getting hot. Yeah, I remember some of those tantrums. Those were tough. Oh, almost got a steal.
1 minute into the third.
McGrady doing what he does, dunking. Oh, you're talking about the Duke play.
On the dribble.
Yeah, Christian Laettner snuck on the Dream Team. His NBA career never lived up to that college career, that's for sure. Finally, Vince Carter dunking on some people.
The man showed up for work tonight. He's filling up the cup.
Reese Gaines bring the ball up. Ooh, that was a nice play.
Lays it up.
I thought for sure he was
He's got
shooting.
13 points.
And the offense is running smoother with Jerome Williams in there.
Shot.
Carter's just not missing anymore. He's got the hot streak under him.
Dribbles.
I loved the early
Shoots.
Raptors playoff appearances when they played the Knicks with McGrady still on the team. That was a fun series to watch. And then the furthest Carter ever got on the Raptors was that 7-game series versus the Sixers in the second round of the playoffs. That's a good one to go back to. Who was the Bulls' biggest Eastern Conference opponents? Oh, man, they had some good ones. Of course, the Knicks, the Heat with Tim Hardaway and Alonzo. Then you had the Pacers with Miller and the Davis boys and Mark Jackson. I would say all those were the top foes. But even like the Hornets and the Bucks had decent teams. They just were young and they couldn't battle with the Bulls.
About 2.5 minutes left here in the third period. The Magic lead by 8. Long J on target.
McGrady's just one up in Vince Carter. Try to use that screen. Davis not going to be able to hit that shot. Horrible pass. Toughest opponent in the East.
The defenders were all around and thought they had position. Wrong.
I would say the Knicks, you know. I think the Knicks were their toughest. Feel like they tried to duplicate the early Bad Boys Pistons. Mo Pete, the lefty from the free throw line.
The kid is in a different time zone, different universe, a different dimension. He shovels it left.
The Knicks took the Bulls to 7 in Eastern Conference Finals.
Cross court. A fling. Can't get it to fall. Handles it. And he slams
Yeah,
it down with a
the East back then were good 1 through 8.
He even saw the people around him. He smelled the basket like a dog to a T-bone and stuffed it home.
Get C-Web on the team. You want me to get the rookies, C-Web? You just want all the All-Stars.
ball played back on the court.
Knicks Pacers was a great rivalry too. It's not falling for it, but Davis is dunking on Czar Pachulia, not Zaza.
He'll get a shot at a three-point play.
It just blows my mind when a defender fouls.
Just need to play a little bit
still lets him score.
better defense. Kayvon Dirk says favorite NBA player LeBron and Melo. We're going to try to get some of those guys on the team after this. Surprised that I made that one. Cut it to single digits. Tyronn Lue. Game Escape saying he remembers those
And lets it go. Rims off.
finals appearances so vividly. Or those series, rather.
Right hand dribble. Dumps it down.
Tyronn.
Nothing doing.
Get to the chat in just a moment here. Nothing's doing.
Sideline right.
Someone move.
Sideline left. Turnaround
And one.
in the pocket. The bucket is
One of the highlights of my youth watching sports. Watching sports.
one more.
Those primetime appearances on NBC for those triple headers with that music.
Won't go. Short rebound.
I'll take the ball. How do you feel about Houston? Oh, that's bad. Baseball's just got too many scandals. I mean, they violated the integrity of the game.
While surrounded. And sinks it.
He's really stepped up here and just taken complete control of this basketball.
I'm surprised the penalty wasn't harsher. I mean, what? They suspended the manager for a year and then didn't he end up getting fired?
Right hand dribble. Fires. Boink.
Mo Pete, come on, big shot. Oh, that would have cut it to 3.
Shot you want a guy taking. He's covered like a blanket and he's firing it up. Maybe he's hoping they'll get fouled.
Puts up a Jimmy. Buzz. He'll shoot
Nope.
the three. Missed the shot. At the end of 3, it's the Magic.
I used to love it. Double headers, triple headers. I even remember a couple quadruple headers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like following the scandals because it's kind of disappointing, but that's what happens. So, yeah, got to leave in Carter. I mean, putting in Bosch, Bosch is trade bait. You know, he's trade bait right now. He's not really doing it for me. 80% shooting at third. See if I could seal the deal here and make a comeback. Home floor against the Magic and Tyronn Lue. Can't have that happen. He left him open. Carter is draining.
Just an excellent night on the offensive end.
Gerchek, yeah. These are some, I would say they're unbalanced teams. Oh, man. Come on. Tyronn Lue's getting hot now.
It feels so good to sink the trade. He has got to be the happiest man on the face of the earth right now.
Reach in. Oh, no. Got too fancy with the dribbling. Lue's hot now. Just what I needed.
Big points with the coach. The turnover created on defense leads to a bucket. They executed on both ends, and they were rewarded for it.
Carter's going to lead the league in scoring at this rate.
1 minute into the fourth. Champ free. The Raptors break out.
Big steal, Alvin Williams showing the speed. 4-point game.
That makes it a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, Marv Albert's announcing was incredible in those days. Really brought you into it. Can't really do a good Marv Albert. Jordan with the spectacular move. Michael Jordan. That was an attempt. They're just not guarding Carter. Oh, well, he had to miss eventually.
Rifles at cross court. Takes a chance. No good. Ball brought down. Swings it
No
up.
Pete and one. No. Free throws are kind of tough in this one. Yeah, Carter was definitely a three-point shooter. He's in the top 10 all-time three-pointers made.
Up and good.
He's not just a dunker. Yeah, Marv Albert was their guy back in the 90s. I think I might have hit him. 4 points. Cut it to 4 points a couple times.
Drives the boulevard of broken dreams to the glass.
Just can't get a stop when I come back.
To the line for the three-point play.
Fratello was good, too.
After fouling a guy and letting him score anyway.
I don't remember if NBC had Bill Walton. I feel like that was early ABC.
The free throw is up and in.
They also always had Peter Vesey with the report in the locker room. Doug Collins, pretty good announcer too. And then he went back to coaching. What happened?
Brought back inbound.
They call offensive?
The Magic bring it up. Flicks it up. Fails to connect. Taken down.
Not good.
Turnaround Jay. Good as money.
Second team foul.
Hits the freebie. Time is running out if they want to tie it
Oh, we
up.
got this.
Takes it out left wing. To Carter. Fires about 9 feet.
A lot of fouls now in this fourth quarter.
The line for 2.
NBC has Bill Walton, but in later years when the Kings and Lakers were at the height of their rivalry. Oh, yes, I remember that. Ay, caramba.
At least he got one. He's got 30.
Oh, look, a little feature there on the screen for 30
About
points.
2.5 minutes left here.
I don't remember the CBS
Trying to find
broadcasts.
the open man. Fires up a 3-ball. Mark it up.
That'll feel good. See, it's like hauling
Really, still broadcasting in.
mackerel on the other end. Great shot.
I need these threes now.
Lobs a 3. Won't go.
He's a strong, persistent rebounder.
Some of these announcers, they just keep going and going and going.
Turnaround hopper.
Finally, Tyronn Lue missed.
21 rebounds now for the Raptors.
Swings
Mo
it
Pete,
across
the lefty.
top of the arc. He puts up a 3. Rebound grab.
He is
People getting
really
achievements in
aggressive
this
on the
game.
backboards tonight.
Brings it up the
That's
court.
before there are actual trophies. You just got 10 rebounds, 30 points in a game. You get a little ding at the bottom, and that's it. That's all you needed.
To Hill. Catapults a 3.
Grant Hill, not a three-point shooter, really.
Wouldn't go. Davis can't be stopped under the basket.
Well, Pete with the slam.
Rebound. A two-handed jam.
He is having a terrific night. Way up over 60% from the field. He's got to be feeling
I
good.
mean, Magic are one of the best teams in the East.
Coxon fires.
I feel we can make a few key
I don't like
trades.
that decision to shoot. He was covered. There was no way that he was going to get that shot down.
That makes it a 6-point ball game.
I did put the restrictions on, so that'd be good. I can't cheat
Wing,
and make unfair trades.
18-footer. Can't connect. Rebounded. Sends it ahead.
Junkyard Dog, Vince.
Now's the time to get an open shot for your best shooter on the floor. Jump shot. Zilch.
Should have just took a three.
He missed the shot, but the coach wants a shooter of his caliber.
Look at
Take
the
that
YouTube,
Jimmy every
blocking
chance he
Dick
gets, and
Stockton.
believe me, he will.
I remember when I first started streaming on YouTube, they didn't block anything. Now it feels like they block
Lets loose an
a lot.
18-footer. Off target.
You know, man, see, you keep shooting
Raptors jersey retirement banner would look like.
'cause he's padding their rebounding stats.
5-second violation.
I shouldn't. That's hurt. Strabisky MVP. I don't think so. I remember when the Bulls versus Jazz in the finals.
It's a turnover either way you cut it.
Funk
Now, I don't like being too critical.
Antonio Davis with 10 rebounds.
to the hoop with care. He scored.
He did a nice job of easing the ball through. Subtle, very subtle finish.
So that's good. Like, they're automatically doing the intentional fouling for me.
You'll try for
Bulls versus Jazz finals. Yeah, there's two of those. Too bad the Jazz couldn't win one, but they were in the Jordan era. Lakers versus Pistons. This is a season. This is a season, Adam. We don't want to think about Mitch, you know.
down on the scoreboard.
They passed up on Deshaun Watson, Mahomes.
Talk things over.
They need quick scores if they have any chance
Yeah,
of pulling this
don't
back.
take the guy that plays good schoolyard football. That's not good.
You hope you have good
Pick
outside
the guy
shooters
who's
to create their own shot.
raw,
Williams
and
from
we
the
need
sideline.
to
Ball inbound.
coach him to get him to where we ever want him to be. Good.
Pops.
He has turned the tide in this one.
Still a 3-point game.
The coaches might as well break out the board and play some
Oh, I needed that block.
strategy at this point. Plants it down with authority.
He might want to look into some anger management classes because that one was just
I would rather start Trubisky because Winston just throws way too many picks. That would drive me nuts.
Forces the shot. Misses the mark.
They were one pass from making a bucket.
Yeah, Ryan Pace,
Man
not.
made a poor decision to shoot. He had 70+% from here. 7 out of 10 is always
I mean, Mahomes, I guess, was a little bit more of a question mark. I mean, Watson just won the national championship versus Alabama, so he would have been the no-brainer pick.
a lot of basketball.
And he's good, too, so,
Consistently in that range.
yeah. I mean, he's never going to live that down. You could miss draft picks, but when you trade up picks
Here's a shot.
and you miss on the quarterback, that doesn't look good.
Howard brings it up.
So we'll take a loss, and then we're going to explore some trades as the chat was requesting since I'm doing a season.
McGrady had 4 teammates on the floor at all times, but I'm not so sure he needed them. Well, at least not offensively because he scored the majority of his team's points.
good point, MJ. And I want to add a quick observation. Vince Carter won the battle, leading all players in scores, but he lost the war as his team
Is that
came out
Kenny?
on the losing end of the scoreboard.
Final score, the Magic win it.
As a Jet fan, I know all about botched drafts.
Tracy McGrady was the best player on the court tonight.
We just said it was Vince Carter. Now it's McGrady.
Marcus Johnson speaking
You
to
take
the
Winston?
level, saying, "Thanks for being with us."
I mean, 30 picks, though. I see what you're saying, but he's got to cut that down. Like, if he had 20, I would go with him, but 30? It's almost like you're trying to throw him. I don't need to view that. Let's look at the stats real quick. Player stats. Carter, big game. Mo Pete. Some guys on the chopping block. Bosch, 0 points. I know I only had him in a quarter, but I have a first-round draft pick to trade that I'm only playing one season, so I could trade that. All right. Let's just save. And let's go to the front office. We'll get the Mavericks up next. Trade player. So let's see what we can get on the market for Lamon Murray. And Charles Oakley got mad and fought everybody. Mahomes passed for 734 versus Oklahoma. Wow. If the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, Ryan Pace will be fired. That's hilarious. So we're looking. Let's see what LeBron is. He's 83 overall. And he's got the speed. So probably not going to be able to trade him straight up for Murray. 18-year-old LeBron. Wow. Let's see what Wade is. Got Eddie Jones, 75 overall. The up means he's a dunker, I think. That's what the up arrow means. 86 dunk. No, because maybe not, because Caron Butler is a 92 and he doesn't have it. Yeah, rookie LeBron almost as good as Vince. That's right. Well, Vince got like injured, so he didn't come in with a big rating for this game. So Wade's a 75. Let's see what Carmelo is. 83, just as good as LeBron. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can nab both of those guys. But I could it seems like it's certainly pull off something for Wade. No. I mean, I would take Eli as a backup for sure. I would like the Bears to have a backup plan if Trubisky starts off the season terrible again. So Murray, Alvin Williams is 82. Let's see what we could pull off for him. I don't necessarily need Alvin Williams. Let's see if we could get LeBron for Alvin Williams. I know it's a long shot, but might as well give it a try. If they're dumb enough to do it, it's their fault. Brady, of course, violate the cost limit. I see. He's only 29 costs. Okay. Well, let's add Murray to it because we don't need him if we got LeBron. This puts us 79, and he jacks up the price. So that's, 56. Let's see if we got a 14. Boozer. Capono. I remember him. Well, I might as well try to get Boozer if he's only... See what they do. 74 overall. They might do this one. Let's see. Nope. Don't want to do it. Here, let's take one more scrub. DeWop. Or Mim. Get Chris Mim's contract off their hand. Oh, I screwed that up. Williams, Murray. Well, we can't trade the junkyard. He's doing pretty good. Brunson is a point guard. We could get rid of him. Brady's interested in the Chargers. Throw the pick in. You think they would go for that? All right, let's try that. I'm trying to pull something off here. Well, yeah, let's just put Boozer and just see what they do. Nope. All right, let's take Sundoff. I don't know if they're giving up LeBron. Trade for Michael Redd on the Bucks. I mean, it's a pretty fair deal. Bosch. Darius Miles. Mim. Trade was executed. All right, we got LeBron. Trade for Wade. No, we'll get to the starting line. All right, let's try it. So we got LeBron, Carter. Still got Mo Pete. Did I put Bosch in that trade? Sure doesn't look like he's here. Trade for Shaq. I can't get Shaq. Yeah, let's trade for. See if they'll go for Palacio. How old is Palacio? 25? Yeah, they might do it. Just before they thought Wade was going to be that good, I feel like. All right, got Wade. Trade for Garnett and Kidd. Stoyak. Too many small forwards. That's fine. We're going to run and gun up the floor anyways. I feel like that's the... You're bugging with these trade requests. I mean, what do I have? Like, the only guy... Well, Brunson. I probably could get someone for him. Darius Miles, to me, is kind of like a lanky power forward. I have no centers. Oh, I got Chris Mim. Brunson's a guy I don't really want. See what I could get for him. I don't think I'm going to get Melo. I don't have enough. Let's see what Stoyak's rating is. 83. Yeah, wow, they're good. Weber, 91, 86. Yeah, this was Kings in their heyday. Darius Sangalia, Anthony Peeler, Lawrence Funderburk. Is there anyone on the Bulls we're trading for? The hometown? Scottie Pippen is their best player at 83. Jason Williams. That's not a bad idea. Big Eddie Curry. We got Jay Williams in this game. Is Jason Williams... I don't even think he was in the league yet, was he? Yeah, he was a rookie on the Kings. Joe Montana Bowl. Yeah, I saw that earlier. Well, what team would Jason Williams be on? See who's on the Knicks. Houston's only a 77 overall. The Lakers stacked. That's a good team. Oh, this is when they made the finals with Gary Payton and Malone. He's on the Grizzlies. All right. Good call. 82 overall. I don't think I'm going to get him. Would be nice. Yeah, 75, 82. I would like to get someone a little bit. All right, thanks, Game Escape. Thanks for coming on the stream, talking. I'm going to play another game or two. You do know your retro roster, Yao Ming. I'm not going to be able to trade for Yao. I got no trade bait left. Just looking for someone a little bit more well-known. Darryl Armstrong, I liked him as a fast point guard off the bench. Jazz didn't really have anybody. Nets, Jason Kidd. Matumbo. Anthony Miller's an 80. Earl Boykins, fast point guard, small. I think I got a starting lineup. I'm going to go into the next game, and we got to see how this Marbury's possible. Man, where was he in his journeyman career at this point? Chauncey Billups. Oh, Yao's 86 overall. Catino. Glenn Rice is only a 76. And he doesn't even have the 3-ball? What's going on? 80 and threes? I don't know about that. Iverson, 89 overall. Corver. Nets or Knicks? Well, Jason Kidd's on the Nets. Oh, Luke Ridnour would be pretty good instead of Brunson. Stacked. Well, they're not too stacked besides Duncan. At least their overall ratings. Mutombo. Mount Mutombo. Even Penny Hardaway is still an 80 in this game. Joe Johnson, Barbosa, Bo Outlaw. There's Marmurray's on the Suns. 87 overall. He's a star. There's no way I'm getting him. The Timberwolves. Cassell. Oh, Freddie Hoiberg. I can't even trade for him with this guy. Hudson. Oh, the Warriors. Speedy Claxton. Jason Richardson's only a 74. Van Exel. I'll try to trade for... Well, let's try Richardson first. I'm not surprised they declined that. Let's go Van Exel. No, they don't want it. I don't want the one-year contract. It will. Mahomes versus 49ers defense. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, he just couldn't fit in with anyone, it seems like. Let's see who's on the Jailblazers. Bonzi. Dale Davis, Ruben Patterson. Milwaukee. Oh, Kukoc. Reds got the 3-point. Timmy Thomas. Anthony Mason. It's a bruiser team. Yeah, I just don't see me getting anyone else relevant. See who the Wizards got. Arenas, they're pretty bad overall. Hughes, Jeffries. Oh, Juan Dixon. I liked Juan Dixon. It's not too good, though. All right, I think I'm just going to go throw in a second-round pick. Did I already trade my pick away? No. Well, we'll just go into the. You think about if I don't win this game with this squad, then we'll think about who I have to trade for in the next one. LeBron at point. Yeah, this is exactly. Oh no, I got Wade too. Peterson. So Peterson could be trade bait. Williams. I kind of want to have. There we go. We'll see how that goes. We got Miles and Williams basically to come in as big men off the bench. Should be interesting. Weber's too good. I can't trade for him. He's better than anyone I have on my team. All right, let's go. Yeah, we're going to sim all those games, go into this one, see what happens. And my defense and rebounding is atrocious. That's what I get for trading away all those big guys. What you would think with Jerome Williams and Antonio Davis, it would still be okay. So you can change the jersey. Go with the practice Raptors jersey. It's pretty funny. I'll just stick with the white ones. Soul is Warrior trade for Deontay. I wish I could. He's not in the game. I'd have to create a player. Bears Colts last time the Super Bowl was in Miami. Devin Hester returns the kick for a touchdown. Electrifies the crowd. So you saw it. Those trades were legit. They were accepted. My lineup looks stacked, but hey. That's what the game allowed me to do. All right, we're not going through that this time. We got some background music. I'm going to try to run the floor now. I got multiple options. Oh, I got to change this every time. Subs. All right, let's go. We got Michael Finley, Dirk, Steve Nash. It's going to be another tough matchup. Nash hitting jumpers.
Jumpers like that just don't come for free. It takes years and years and years of hard work and late nights.
Wade gets ripped.
To learn how to drain that Jimmy like that.
Pass to Steve Nash. He'll try to lay it up.
Nash is 21 points per game already.
They force the turnover and it starts the offensive possession and ends in a score. That's good basketball.
Carter's just lighting it up for three.
Deep well that time, guys, and got himself a nice, cool drink of water. Great shot.
Cash it up. Goods delivered. Good for two.
Unbelievable night Grossman had. Grossman was hot or cold that whole season. LeBron bringing a little bit of energy to the squad. Yeah, Mo Pete might be the guy on the chopping block. I don't know. What do you guys think? Mo Pete? Trade for someone else? For a power forward?
Goes up.
Wade doesn't have his mid-range yet.
There's the rebound. Nice lob. Corkscrews into the paint. Turnaround jumper. That gets you nothing.
LeBron. Are they doubling?
Out of his hand.
No. Steve Nash is doing everything. Michael Finley was good from Proviso East in Chicago. That's what high school he went to.
Out left. He'll fire. Swish.
If he doesn't have one already, he needs one of those dolls with the, like the
When Rex Grossman was good, though. He could fill it up.
Who do I need to convince of this?
Feeds the post. Glides to
There
the
you go.
and sinks it.
That's bad defense. He walked right in there and got a lay.
Drives to the
Wade gets up. Oh, Dirk's right there.
ripped off the boards by Dirk
Misses it,
Nowitzki.
though.
No chance.
Oh, he forced the hook there, guys. It's hard enough to shoot over two hands, much less over more.
Fires off from 9.
Might need to keep Morris Peterson, though, because he's literally my only shooter besides Carter.
Like Jimmy right there. Nothing special.
Wade and LeBron aren't really going to be shooters.
Run the other way.
Feeds into the paint. Fires. And it
Let him
falls
get too
softly
deep.
in the twine.
It's an easy jumper.
Cha-ching. Put the money in the register and give the man his 2 points.
LeBron.
Blocking foul call. His first foul.
Carter will definitely retire as a Hawk. I think they were one of the few teams willing to give him that opportunity to keep playing.
Puts one up. And the field goal is good for 2. The lead is now 2.
Trae Young looks good. They got a bunch of other young talent. You have to see if it develops. Dunk on Sharon Bradley.
Ahead.
I'll try.
Fires.
Defense was right there.
I'm sure he's not happy about the miss, but he's
Well,
a
Pete.
big-time scorer. and he'll
Tie game. This game's going better than the last one already.
Two-hander.
He was probably one of those guys growing up who could dunk while the rest of his friends were trying to touch the ball
Oh,
with
that
a
could have
net.
been a breakaway dunk.
At the top of the key. Wheels it
Oh,
outside.
Nash showing off his
Puts up
passing.
a Jimmy. Boing.
They're going cold a little bit. The defense is getting better. See what offense they run. Oh, you got to shoot that. Oh,
Go. Bringing the rock down hard. It's Dirk
he's got a score on Nash in the post. We'll see if they let him retire.
really getting on the ball.
LeBron's fast. Oh, and he blows the dunk.
Can't get it to fall.
That's it, LeBron. That's why you never went in the dunk contest.
Too much. On the other hand, that one was ridiculous.
Sideline left. 12-footer. Game in, game out. Finley flat out.
Why would you retire a Nick, Eli?
That's why they pay him the big bucks.
Roams right side. Passes right.
No one believes that LeBron's trying to shoot that.
In the paint. Shoots from 8.
Right over
Count the
Dirk.
bucket. He is oh so high, baby.
So what do you guys think of this game compared to what you've played in the 2003 to 2005 era?
Oh my. He's fast and he is
Like, I just played
pretty lay-in.
ESPN basketball not too long ago
Up the right side.
on
30
PS2,
seconds
and
left
even though
in
that
the
has the
first quarter.
ESPN graphics or everything on screen,
Two-handed
it's
puncher.
just
Pretty much everyone in this league can dunk. But he put a
it's
little
not
bit
as
of
good as
flair
this
into that
game.
Pass to Antoine.
Like, this game generally, if you take a good shot, you get rewarded for it. If you take a bad shot, you'll probably miss.
Corrals the rebound.
In
Passes
each
it
possession,
past the
you'll
top of
find
the arc.
some kind of path to get a shot off you feel okay with. Like, that's a bad shot, but the buzzer's
Misses.
winding down.
End of one. We're all tied up.
Your family's mostly from New York. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I didn't update this second one. We're playing the Mavericks. I'm going to put Junkyard in. See what he could do. I like Darius Miles' speed, though. I'm going to put him in. We got two speedsters. Still Davis holding it down. Well, it just makes sense to have it in Miami because you could count on warm weather. Smoke like in Live 2005 and 2K5. Well, a year later, I could see it. I played a lot of Live 2005 online with my friend Mike. You play two. You could. That's when you could play online with, you know, on the same team. It was fun. I don't think it was as polished as that. It was more like fast, frantic arcade style basketball from what I remember. And I'm sure 2K5, with everything the 2K series was doing with ESPN graphics and presentation, it's probably. I need to revisit that one. That's actually one that Greg Angry J brought me on PS2, I think. Yeah, I think so. Oh, well, at least I got a lead. 23 for the Wolves.
Mills from the sideline. Ball inbound. Feeds it back outside.
Bradley is just not doing anything.
Out wide, right side. Throws it up. Nothing but nylon.
It's certainly a challenge on All-Star.
Good thing we have it on tape.
I have not. That's the one Konami made, right? Konami? I don't know why I always say that
Pass to right wing.
company's name the way I don't want to say it, but I do.
Getting up for the rebound is Antoine Jamison. Puts it up. Hits.
I heard it's good.
Not a whole lot the defense can do.
That's what people in the
This
chat
many
have been
guys are
telling
out on the
me.
floor. They are shooting over 60% as a team.
Less
I
than
need to
4
track that
minutes
one
left in the
down.
second period.
I did order some games today. The first time I ordered off Lukey games. I feel like their prices have gotten a lot better.
He misses.
You still got to be careful that they don't, you know, overcharge you for something. But, oh, LeBron throwing it down.
For the jam.
Coaches love to see good defense that leads to scores on the offensive end. Most coaches preach aggressive defense, and it usually leads to.
But yeah, one of the games I wanted to check out is NBA Live 2002 on PS1. Because I thought that
Right wing. Driving
2001 was pretty good.
through the foul.
So I wanted to see that one. And then I got Inside Drive 2003, the one with Paul Pierce on the cover. That one I didn't have. I want to see the differences between that one and this one.
With the odor of the desperately old Swedish station wagon, license plate PEET.
He hit both free throws.
The hell's taking the lead? See, Darius has got the height to play power forward.
He passes left. Defoliated.
Got by the first guy and then gets swatted. 2005 was your game, O. Campbell.
They bring the ball in. Powers to the rim. Back it up and
LeBron's really he's looking good as a Vince Carter sidekick.
This guy is mild, creative, quiet, understated.
Oh, we got to get that board.
he missed it. Skips it across
It's
the lane.
Antonio Davis,
No
too.
one do the voodoo like you do. Sideline right.
Now, LeBron's fast. He could get around people.
He is really in a groove.
Dribble.
Good to have that point guard, too.
The Raptors. Second.
There you go. There's always a reason to like a number.
Will the fans in section 111, row 13, seat 5, and section
Be rated.
Swatted out of bounds.
you'll be our contestants in the halftime free throw contest.
Fires from 7 feet out. He misses it. Rebound hauled in. About 2.5 minutes left here in the
Double
second
team
period.
brought in. Just not guarding LeBron, and he's dunking all over the place.
He's really stepped up here.
LeBron James is the difference. That trade was huge.
Powers to the hole.
I don't remember what I traded. Bosch,
All around.
Amon Murray, Alvin Williams,
I love a
I
good
think.
dunk as much as the next guy, but sometimes there's nothing prettier than a guard working.
Oh, Carter and LeBron just feeding off each other.
Through the cup. He gets the basket and the foul.
If you're gonna foul a guy, you have to do it right. You can't let him score and then tack a free throw on top of it.
Not great at these free throws.
Misses the free
I
throw.
do like them better than
Snags the rebound.
what they make you do in 2K.
2 minutes remaining.
Stops and flings. No points.
It's tough, Nash shooting over LeBron. I'll blow by Travis Best. Oh my God, LeBron is great. He's great as a rookie, 18 years old. Judah saying 1996 is the best. I agree. Well, why is 96 the best? NBA Jam 1-Up Arcade. That's going to be big time.
Midcourt.
Really looking forward to see how they implement the online.
Slings it across. 17-footer.
Travis Best.
Let's go to the video.
It's a dream for especially arcade sports. Wade. Oh, Carter with athleticism pulls it down.
Top of the arc. 12-foot runner. Missed the shot. Recovered. Takes
Wade
a shot.
coming up with a big rebound. Now that I got all these guys, I feel like I can just play good basketball and I don't have to force everything with Vince Carter.
Up and in.
And that's why I'm in the lead right now. They're going with the 2-point guard offense, Travis
Rifles on the
Best
shot.
and Steve Nash. Height-wise, that's not going to work out for him. LeBron's hot. Just keep feeding him. Someone's open. Oh, too much passing. Intercepted. And they get an easy layup.
Good work getting in close for the soft land. It's the easiest shot in basketball.
9 and 23. There you go, Eli. Those are your numbers.
Fires from 12. Ball.
Force that one. LeBron is no longer hot.
Swings it right side. Stolen away.
Darius.
Sideline
Post this guy
right.
up. Darius is not really a post-up guy. LeBron gets too close. He's having a huge quarter.
He's got 19 points. Shovels it left.
I feel like if I can control LeBron, I'm playing better defense on Nash than the computer.
Lets it go.
It doesn't matter there, though.
Rewind the VCR. I gotta see that again. James is clearly out of gas.
Darius Miles comes up with the shot.
Tired as he is, you risk getting in. They need to get
Big time quarter. Raptors go into the half with the lead.
9 to 33.
Please stop by the information booth on the upper level to retrieve it.
Tournament this weekend. Substitutions. Everything was going smooth. I think I'll just leave Miles in there. You just look. I shot a 3 with Wade. That wasn't too good. He's not going to hit those. Jump. Oh, yeah. We got some leapers in the game right now. All in the 90s. And dunkers. All right, let's do this.
Akemi Takei is always on top of the hot halftime news. What do you have for us, Akemi?
The Raptors entered the second half with a lead because they simply shot the lights out in the first
Point
half.
guard LeBron.
If they
Oh,
keep shooting
almost
over
blew by.
60%, they should take home the victory tonight. Number 2, the Mavericks. can't
Antonio
be happy
Davis
trailing a team
takes
they're
it.
expected to
Oh,
beat
that's the
entering
friends. I
the
thought
fourth
it
quarter. But the
was
players
Sean
may
Bradley.
not appear too concerned because they're one good run from being in command again. That's the story from here. Back to
Philly
you.
didn't really do too much. It's been all Nash.
Way out. Profiling.
Good night offensively.
Parker, born in 97. Just abuse him.
Will it go?
Antonio Davis showing the younger LaFriends who's boss.
Foul on the floor.
LeBron's second foul of the game. Put the dream in. I don't have Elijah on. He might have retired.
Long jumper. No! The carom comes off.
Oh,
Shoots
come
in
on.
traffic.
Get the rebound.
Discovers, ascends, and scores.
I don't know. This might be LeBron's team, even though he's an 18-year-old.
Carter. He calls his own number and fires. James
Making everything.
players in double figures tonight.
I don't know. When I play this game, I feel good about what's happening on the court.
Launches a shot. It's off.
A guy this good looks at it this way and improves his odds the next time he takes a shot that he'll make it.
Good.
The penetration broke the defense down, and he had a clear lane to the basket.
I usually don't have too much to complain about what's actually happening. As Nash walks around the screen, 23 points.
Hits for three.
Now, when a team is
I
shooting
mean,
over
if he did
50%
shoot
like
this
they are,
much, he could score like that. So,
around, and guys are getting good looks.
LeBron and Nash is going at each
Sideline
other.
right.
Come on.
Passes cross court.
Got nothing going. LaFrenz. It was a bad possession.
LaFrentz yanks down.
Good defense. This is really one of the worst possessions I had in the game, so it doesn't happen that often. Get that out of here, Vince. Push.
Snatches the rebound.
Push the ball. Nope, nothing's there. Some set a screen maybe. Wait. See, plays executed. LeBron
Shoots from
forced a foul.
I guarantee you he thinks he should have made that.
Oh, when the Wolves had Kevin Garnett, they had better jerseys. Yeah, I like those Wolves jerseys.
He's just a little hard work.
Believe it or not, the Timberwolves, at one time in the Western Conference with Garnett, were a first seed. Jordan on the Wizards, I didn't see him. I bet one of the other inside drives, though, he is.
At least he got one.
Yeah, at least I got one. LaFrenz.
Out wide left side. Pass to Steve Nash. Ball knocked free. Wade now has two steals.
Oh, tried the spin move, didn't work. Nash is fast enough to keep up. That's the thing.
He throws it left. Releases it. Missed
Come
the
on,
shorty.
Vince.
LaFrentz grabs
That's your
the
bread and
rebound.
butter, the fadeaway.
Sideline left. Pass to Steve Nash.
I feel like they're playing Dirk at small forward.
With a corkscrew hopper.
Good defense is sometimes your best offense.
Yeah, maybe Jordan's in 2002, which would be in the 2001 game. We'll have to check.
Bumps into the paint. Blocked, loaded, and lets it go.
That's just a terrific shooting percentage. The defense really needs to start harassing a man when he's shooting the ball like that.
Pulls the trigger.
And Nash is being so aggressive.
Practicing his jump shot there.
2003, he retired.
All the
So
work
yeah,
right
maybe
now
he's
in
in the
basketball.
2 games before this.
Can human beings fly? Of course they can.
How many times you suppose his ears pop going out?
I'd say about 3. My mom always told me that, like, all good
Well, I'm
things
glad
come in
the
threes.
chat forced me to go make some trades because, oh, that was clean.
Slapped him. A player should always feel
It probably wouldn't have been going this well if I didn't have LeBron.
and he's getting rewarded for it.
The free throw's good. Nails the second as well. He's got 29 points. Slings it left.
I thought I had an angle at a dunk, but
Lets one go.
did not. Vince Carter hitting 1-2 punch.
Great shot by Vince. Good look at the basket and bringing into with the flick.
Sideline right. Fires it past the top.
Antoine Jameson, that's who they traded. Vince Carter,
Heaves it up.
teammates actually.
Paid package delivered.
Jameson drafted first, Vince Carter third. The Raptors saw it in Vince Carter.
Down the middle. From up
Whoa.
That one's off.
This Supposedly there's a documentary, and I don't know if it's out yet, but it's called The Carter Effect. I just learned about it, and they're closing the gap here.
Just an excellent night on the offensive end.
So if it's out now, it's something I gotta watch.
Block foul. Their third team foul. They play it in. Blocking foul.
Travis Best
Tough to fault
with
aggressive,
the blocking foul.
but as the fouls add up, so will the opponent's free throw attempts.
Free throws, killer. Fouls at the end of the game.
Foul shooting tonight. Shameful and ugly and morally unsound.
Rattles that one in.
He's got 25 points.
Shaq breaking the
Hold for
backboard.
final shot with a shot clock off.
They want that final shot, but they also want to
Yeah,
run
he
the
did do that.
It's a critical test in clock management right here.
Off balance banker.
Oh,
Not
I thought I had a path. Oh, I do.
Vince Carter slams
Just
it.
dunking on Travis Best.
Sideline
Finlay.
elevates for three. Won't go. At the end of three, the Raptors lead
5 different NBA
to 52.
decades and retire as a Knick. Well, LeBron's tired. Take him out for Wade. Carter at shooting guard. It's time to get Jerome Williams in there. Go with this lineup. Bring LeBron back in after a couple minutes. After he gets some rest.
Final quarter. The Mavericks with the
Well,
ball.
Nash not trying to get Dirk involved. He's only got one shot attempt.
18-footer. A perfect brick.
That was good defense. He didn't go for the rebound.
Score.
Yeah, one of my favorite plays. Picking up off the dribble with one hand and then a facial.
Oh, he didn't go for it.
Skips it left.
I feel like this is a Mitch
Jones
match.
left side. Swatted away.
Oh, Carter blows by. That's what we needed. Are the Lakers the NBA's evil empire? Sometimes it looks that way, but I mean, Golden State was a dominant force the past, 5 years.
Miss aim.
Well, someone just flunked basketball.
Because of the salary cap, they can't quite do it like the Knicks. What was the Tecmo basketball game called? Tecmo NBA basketball.
Blast to the glass.
At least didn't make it for the N1.
Kicking himself for not hitting that shot, but he did his job by getting to the line. Now if he
Play your cards right. Make the right investments, Eli. And maybe that could happen for you.
He hit them both. He's got 6 points.
Yeah, Vince is...
Out left.
Wade getting in on the action. Travis Best is not playing good defense. So Wade's only a 75 overall as a rookie. That's how I was able to trade for him.
Fires outside. Squeezes off a 10-footer. In the pocket. That makes it a 5-point ball game. The Mavericks have pretty much
Wade's
had
just
it
blowing
for
by
the
Travis
entire
Best.
game.
Used to love Tecmo Baseball. Yeah, I take game requests. I have a lot of sports games. I've played Tecmo Baseball on this channel before.
Fires off a 12-footer.
I believe early on when I first started,
Jabbed away.
I did a review of it in a competition, Tecmo Baseball. I think it was my brother versus Neil.
3-point play.
Oh, I hear about Baseball Simulator 1000, but I really haven't played it much, if at all.
In the twine.
10-point lead.
Turnaround hopper. No good.
This lineup's looking good. Mo Pete wanted it on the action.
Power move by the forward right there.
I don't have Baseball Simulator 1000. I'll look to get it. Usually sports games aren't too expensive. What else you got for me?
They're running out of time
Eduardo
in this game.
Nahara.
Puts up the three-pointer. Zilch.
And
off
with
the
Nash
iron.
out, they're hurting.
Racked up his 9th rebound.
Second unit. Oh, I don't know why he passed out.
Ball's knocked away.
I was about to
Mavericks
dunk
are on
it.
the brink.
I thought that was a block.
That's what you want. Good
Neo Geo don't have it. Don't have that system.
lead to easy baskets on the offensive end.
About
Unless
2.5
it's
minutes left here. The
like,
Raptors lead by
what is
10.
it? Street Hoops. You could download it on PS4. I've played that on the channel.
Finds its way in.
What's up, Ted? Drug bust?
Out
This is
wide,
about to
left
happen
side.
near you. What's up, Ted Matrix? How's it going?
Stand still, 12-footer. Rims
I'm
it
just
off.
sticking with this lineup.
Sometimes
It's
they
killing.
fall for you,
Mo
and
Pete.
sometimes they don't. It's beyond
Man, he does not want to get traded. He's coming up big.
Just exploded through traffic for that one. You need size, strength, and some good hops to even think about trying that.
Dribbles up the
With
right
best
side.
at point guard, it's really hurting them. They need Nash back in the game.
Oh, he picks it.
See if they do it.
Never like to have that happen in front of thousands.
NCAA football 2007 using Texas. Was that Vince Young's year? I have 06. I don't think I have 07.
Lets it fly. He misses. Roams right side.
Finley,
Throws it. Nash, Finley. Both players in double figures tonight.
11-point lead.
Up near midcourt.
And Nash is hanging with whoever on defense. Pretty good.
Sideline left.
Feed the hot hand.
He gets the shot away.
Mo Pete bricks
Bricksville.
it.
Oh, that's just a
Danny
terrible
Fortson.
decision to take that shot. He forced it up despite the double team. That's
Didn't
just
expect to
asking
see him
for it.
tonight.
Throws up a three. Nope. Williams brings down the board.
Dirk trying to stick with Mo Pete. Getting around, no. Well, that's way too far. At least by this time in the NBA standards.
Shoots from 12. Sorry,
Going
Charlie.
cold a little bit.
That's the bad
Cedric
part
Benson,
of putting
10 other
square
players
pegs
too.
in a round hole. A bad
Benson played good on the Bengals, but not for the Bears.
Down a little dynamite.
Ted's cool, he's good.
They should have bloodied the man before letting him get in and do that.
Salary cap, yeah. Another arcade NBA Jam TE video. Well, one of the things I want to talk about coming up soon is all the differences between the NBA Jams.
Over traffic. Got it.
I don't know specifically when I'm going to do one of those. I know
It's
early on, the first couple years.
Got an eraser, Kevin?
Whoa, that was almost backcourt. We did some at beercades. Would play NBA Jam, TE, Blitz, whatever they had.
puts up the rock.
Peterson coming through.
He's 5 of 9
He had a horrible ankle injury, and that's why he was traded. Yeah, he just didn't work out on the
Up near
Bears, but
midcourt.
Bengals had some good seasons.
Gives the back. Pops the shot. Nails the
I don't know what it is with Dirk. He's just not
Technology
shooting.
is on our side, so let's take another look.
That's all she wrote. Wade with the spin move.
MJ, Kenny, any thoughts on what we saw here tonight?
James had 4 teammates on the floor at all times, but I'm not so sure he needed them.
Almost separated his foot. Yeah.
Scored the majority of his
I mean, you're going to get injured in football.
Right out of my mouth. But let me add a quick thought.
Just if it
Steve Nash
takes you out of the
had a
game or not.
bittersweet game. He led all scorers, but it wasn't enough to lead his team to victory.
The final score in tonight's game is the Raptors win it 78-67. LeBron James was the best player on the court.
The
tonight.
trade came up big, and he didn't even play in the fourth.
This is Marcus
Adam once again.
Calabro saying goodbye for now.
Maximum hang time, my favorite on arcade and N64. Yeah, I really like. My friend Mike has a NBA Maximum Hang Time arcade board in his NBA Jam cabinet. But the N64 one is awesome. It's pretty much arcade perfect. I will not forget to save. Thank you for reminding me. Let's just view the achievements. Davis, player of the game. Let's look at the stats, player stats. Carter's still up there in scoring. Wade Peterson didn't play that much, came up with 10. And there you go. The trade's coming up big. We got rookie LeBron and Wade with Peterson, Davis, Darius Miles. Yeah. This was a good Mavericks team. Yeah, but the N64 version of Hang Time is awesome. There's no load times. The 64 does the 2D player scaling great. It has the 96, 97 rookies in the game, which maximum hang time does not. So you're almost better off getting the N64 game, to be honest. It costs you like $10. I didn't say it was better than NBA Showtime, Adam. But it is a good game. The thing about Hang Time is it's still very defensive game compared to Showtime, which is more offensive. In NBA Showtime, they balanced it out a little better with the 5 foul limit for free throw. And also the windows of like getting blocks are smaller and take more skill and timing than Hang Time, where it's pretty much there's a big block window. You just got to get up there for it. Can anyone name every pro sports team to use purple at any point of time? The Vikings. They're the most purple team I've ever seen. Yeah, let's override it. Yes, and it was the limitation that allowed them to make great games, because so back then the reason you do a 2-on-2 basketball game is because you're limited. You're not going to be able to put all the player faces in if you want to show that it looks like the players. So say, hey, 2 guys on every team, and then you only have to do 27 teams at the time, 54 players. That's doable. Whereas today you got to do all the players and make them look realistic. Bring on the Blazers. Adam wants it. The Jailblazers. Let me look at my rosters. So I had Mo Peterson in. He didn't do too well at the power forward position, but later on in the game, he killed the second unit. Yeah, patches, updates. This is part of the game now. Yeah, the N64 in retrospect, yeah, there was a lot of clunkers on there, and the games were super expensive when they came out. But, man, the games that are good, there's no load times, and it's just fluid, awesome gameplay. Which I'll probably do a video on the N64, my love for the console and the range of different games I played on there. All right, so wow, you could create a player in the season, huh? All right, I'll play one more and then I'm done. Might as well go into it. Well, let me see real quick. Let's go stats, league leaders, points. Vince Carter's third, 31. Van Exel had 40 points. What the heck? He would be able to do that. Paul Pierce, yeah, it's not easy to get up there. Pretty cool how it's displayed with the team too. I like that. Rebounds, Davis up there, 10 a game. Like it. He's just sit in there the whole game getting rebounds. Pretty cool. All right, player stats, player ratings. It's an easy way to look at that. Team ratings. Okay. News. Let's see what's here. Oh, just awards in this would be cool later in the season. Perfect Dark is better. Yeah, I think, Perfect Dark was meant to be better. It came out later, and they built off what GoldenEye was. So there's a lot more guns and different levels and stuff. No Bobcats. Forgot about the Bobcats. They were never a good franchise. So now I'm pretty confident in my team. Playing on the hardest level, All-Star, but things are looking good. First road game, though. We're going up to Portland, and looks like they're overall better than me. We'll see if that translates to what happens on the court. Should I go alternate red? No. Stick with the purple. Yeah, all the wrestling games on the N64. One series that I played some of back then that I've totally given up on because I realized it didn't make me happy when I was playing is Mario Party. You just get pissed playing that because of the nature of being able to screw people out of stars and coins. The mini games are fun, but the board game part will just piss you off. Adams, he's thinking the Raptors are going to lose. And let's get the visuals taken care of now. Broadcast. Manual subs. I really like the camera in this game on the broadcast view. I just think it's at the right angle how I would like it. NBA hang time with a custom-made player. That's something that my brother, Lumberjack Cracks, would probably have more fun doing. I was always like, I need to use all the NBA players. I don't even want to create a player. But I know a lot of people, that's the way they played through it. Even if they weren't big sports fans, they loved that you could create players with mascot heads and all those different things. Wave Race was a good one. Very good game. It doesn't have a ton of modes, but just the fact, I don't need to watch this. Just the fact how they had the water physics make it feel pretty real. It made it a really unique experience.
Opening tip controlled by the Raptors.
Carter, he came ready to play. Aren't the Nuggets the worst in the game, or the Clippers? Well, they got Melo, so they can't be the worst. Probably the Clippers. They're always just the worst for the longest time. The Wizards are pretty bad. We're in Portland. LeBron. Oh, it's a track meet out here so far. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup. LeBron versus Damon Stoudemire. I don't think he's going to be able to do too much. Oof, that rebounding hurt. Dunked over Mo Pete. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that if that keeps happening. How do you guys like the announcer in this game compared to other games that you've played?
Misses.
Like I said, I think he's the home announcer for Portland. So this kind of makes sense that he's announcing this game since we're in Portland.
Good from three. A beautiful snap of the wrist. The Blazers take a 1-point lead. Rome's left side.
LeBron shooting over him. Good night, Clarence. Thank you for watching. Clippers need to move to Seattle. That's not a bad idea. Clippers get no real love in LA, but I feel like people in LA love basketball, so they still go to Clippers games. And Lakers are such an attraction that tickets are probably cheaper. I'm just guessing. Joe Morgan, best game announcer.
So simple, but there's so many guys who can't hit that shot.
big dunk missed.
Man, that is
Wade's
not
got
what
the
you
speed,
want
but
to
they
see
close
from
in on him.
3,000 people. Now, in practice, it's a good laugh. Here, it's just plain old embarrassing.
Rejected.
Mo Pete,
Toronto will take over.
what's my stream setup?
Thrown in.
I just used OBS for the software,
Up by 5.
and for the capture card Elgato HD, not the HD 60, the original one.
Lobs the alley-oop.
Ooh, nice
It's
oop.
good.
Good finish there and good penetration from the guard.
Here we go, LeBron. With the spin.
He'll throw up the shot.
Gets his own board.
James.
Oh, he's just bricking him up.
Rebound. Far off. Davis pulls down the rebound. Out wide, left side. Bounce pass inside. He'll
Damon
shoot.
Stoudemire's really setting up his
Dose, duh,
guys.
why? In any language, a pretty Jimmy will earn you two.
good entry pass to Carter.
I haven't seen determination like that since I tried to get that
I'm not sure who's going to be the MVP of my team now that I have traded for LeBron and I got Vince Carter. Could be either of them. Wallace is killing me. I'm going to have to substitute. Yeah, this series didn't last long. Only 3 years on the Xbox. But it's one of my favorite simulation basketball games. So let's get... Yeah, we're going to have to go with Jerome Williams. See how that matchup plays out. We got Mim 7 feet. We traded him for him with... Well, we took him in the LeBron trade. So hopefully that will help on Wallace a little bit.
2 minutes
Floats
remaining.
it from outside. Yikes. Finds.
4 rebounds now for the
Blazers are coming. See, it's... Man, Rasheed Wallace is killing. It's interesting, like the last game, it was all Steve Nash shooting. This time, they're just going into Rasheed Wallace.
Out wide, left side.
Carter with the nasty slam.
Right hand jam.
That's just pretty, Kevin. That wasn't your run-of-the-mill dunk. That was a show in itself.
Now, one thing I could say is sometimes the player movement looks a little bit stiff in
Won't
this.
go.
I've gotten so used to him knocking
Oh,
down
Wade
that
just
shot.
cherry picking. I'll take it. I'm streaming from a PC, that's correct, but I'm playing from an actual Xbox,
Outside.
and I have it plugged into the capture card.
Turnaround Jimmy. Not gonna happen.
That's how I stream pretty much everything.
Oh, a joyous exclamation.
Chief Crave Buffalo giving me the answer since no one answered it. All the teams with purple. Oh, those original Diamondback hats were
Dishes
nice.
underneath. Throws down some two-handed dynamite.
His coach is gonna love that aggressive move. You want your
That
front
spin
court
move
players to
did
go to the
not
right
help
like
as I
that.
turn the ball over. That's why I don't do it too much.
Oh, free. Lets it go. Right through the heart of the hoop.
These guys are shooting hot.
Things that can change the outcome of a game. They forced the turnover and converted on the offensive end.
That's about as well.
This is a fun team to play with now. How's the season going? I'm 1-1. I made some trades. Got LeBron. Got Wade. And took Darius Miles in the trade to get him in sometimes, but the trade is paying dividends.
Ball passed in.
I had 2 Randy Moss jerseys. I had the purple and the white one.
Now, even if he doesn't have the layup, he can kick it back out for
And I had a Damon Stoudemire and Vince Carter jersey. I was not afraid to wear the purple if
Takes the
my
shot
favorite
in traffic.
athletes
Point.
were wearing the
Wallace
purple
now has 2
jerseys.
rebounds. Slings it ahead. Backs to the block. Feeds inside. Turnaround jump shot. No dice. The Raptors break out.
Dwayne Wade
He'll try to lay it up. Drains it.
and one.
Goes to the line for the three-point play.
That's like getting mugged and then telling the attacker, you forgot to check my pocket. You just don't foul a guy and let him score on top of it.
Sinks it.
Damon.
Following
Man,
jumper.
they're just
Put it on the board.
they're hitting a lot of shots. This is a tougher game.
Length of the
Might as well
shot
chuck it down.
Misses the mark. At the end of one quarter, it's the Raptors by 2.
I always notice this is the wrong. One tells me, hey, you got the wrong team on the screen. Here they are, Portland. Can't really even see it. Let's see. Am I going to make any subs? No. I need the rebounding defense on Rasheed Wallace. So what I hear about this Portland team is obviously they had a ton of talent. Didn't really get along that well, but were able to be a successful basketball team. We're a force in the West. No one's guarding them. Okay. Ruben Patterson. Why do I like the first NBA Street more than the second? Well, I feel like with the first one, you're still able to just play basketball and win the game if you don't want to get too deep into the tricks. LeBron's good for missing a two. Bad pass. So, you know, because the tricks are a cool aspect to that game, but it also makes you have to know a ton of button combinations to pull off the tricks you're trying to do. So that's not necessarily the best for more casual players. And I feel like in that game, if you're just hitting two-pointers and shooting, like, you could still win a game. As the game progressed, it became more about knowing how to use the tricks and the game breakers. And by the third one, I feel like it just got way out of hand. Like, the tricks weren't even functional basketball dribbling moves. Like, you were going backwards with the tricks, and it was just it's more like an N1 game than playing basketball. So that's also, I like the look of the first one. By like the third one, like the camera view was weird, and the shading on the players made it harder to look at. Williams getting in on the offensive action. So yeah, that's why I like the first one better. And I spent the most time with that one. If I play more, I have the second one. If I play more of it, maybe I can grow to love it a little bit more. Oh, I threw it off the rim. I tried to pass it. JYD Junkyard. Oh my, how did Wade not grab that? Blow bys. So much for these free throws, though. That one might be close. Gave it to me. I know by the third NBA Street, like, it gives you plus so many points and minus so many for the other team. The original game, it was just, it wasn't as dramatic of a swing. It was like if you shot a three, you got 2 points, they got -2. But by the third one, it was like, I don't know, +3, -3 or something just crazy. So it was a huge swing. Let's see these guys run a play. Got a step, the floater. This game has a nice floater to it. If you know, a lot of games, the floaters look awkward. They don't go in. But this game, if you get a floater off, it has a pretty good chance of going in. Oh, come on, Vince.
Not for anything, but that's just about the most embarrassing thing you could do on a basketball court.
Didn't have the angle. And one floater. Nope.
I guarantee you he thinks he should have made that bucket. But you can't fault a guy for getting to the line.
Here we go. Making a couple free throws now.
Back at the line for another.
Yeah, I have NFL Blitz Gold arcade cabinet right back here. The gold edition.
He hit 1 of 2 free throws.
Actually, compared to the original arcade cabinet, I'm not sure, but this one has more plays on defense. I know that for sure.
7 lead changes now in this game. A shot.
Man,
Slapped him. And a foul was called.
A player should always feel good for
need to
getting
get
the
more
line
accurate with these.
He drew the contact and he's getting rewarded for it.
Ay, caramba.
These free throws are killing me.
Made terrible free throw shooting tonight. He might as well just turn around and fling
So OSU, you're saying one of the best PS2 games is not NBA Street?
Free throw. He's got 14 points. Tosses it inside. Look
The
out.
second one, I could get down with people saying that's their favorite one and the best one. I'm okay with that. I know it added a lot, but the third one, I don't think anyone could say that, really.
Point play.
Maybe people have it on the GameCube so they could play with Mario and Luigi, if that's your thing,
Locked down.
but not as the best version.
He throws it left. Flings it. Missed it. The Raptors break out.
Fonzie Wells.
Going away. Shoots the J.
We're getting rebounds, that's
Off
good.
target. To Carter. Slings it
Oh
up.
man, Carter's having a rough shooting night.
Rebound snared.
Dak Randolph.
Look out below.
I wonder if he's a little dizzy after
Ted's saying Street 2's the best.
down so hard.
Okay, well, a lot of love for Street Volume 2. LeBron, well,
Shoots from about 8 feet.
come on, put it in. We're having trouble shooting.
The rebound.
And
That
free
makes it a
throws.
one-point ball game. Dribbling.
Yeah, well, I don't think you'll like the third one too much.
If you're trying to miss, shooting
Junkyard.
draped all over you is definitely
Little Dipsy do at the rim.
a poor decision.
Jeff McGinnis dribbling up the floor. Oh, spin move.
Throws it up. Right down the fairway. Hotter than a jalapeno.
Oh, that's a good call.
Right now.
Hotter than a jalapeno. Oh, Vince doing it all.
He'll guide one up. That was gorgeous.
Bonehead. That's all I can say after fouling the
Vinsanity,
guy,
Air
letting him score
Canada.
anyway.
And blowing that again. Couldn't stand Volume 3. Although I could have tolerated it if it had Jordan in it.
He puts
That
up
was
the
me
three
reading the
that's
chat
going
and not
around.
guarding my man.
Good as money. That is worth another look.
Junkyard for 3. Fades. Oh, that would have been great to hit that.
Doing. At halftime, it's the Blazers. by
Street 2, you could make an all Jordan team. Oh, because he had like different years. Yeah. Well, they lost some of the magic. All right, I'm going to get Peterson in there at small forward. Still going to leave in Junkyard. I feel like the rebounding was better. And move on to the second half.
Kemi is always on top of the hot halftime news. What do you have for us, Kemi?
And maybe they couldn't get Jordan's license. I don't know. He was always weird about it. So
I'm sure the defense was
Steelers
saying
NFL
something to try to
blitz.
slow him down.
Bills are
When a
underrated.
player is in a zone like he is, sometimes a defense is just helpless. Number 2.
Shannon
They
Anderson.
came out of the break with a small deficit to overcome, but they weren't
They
lacking
just had like a
confidence.
lot of
One player
good
who
players,
guaranteed a
the
victory,
Blazers.
but he made me promise not to
Like, even
tell who
Shannon
said that.
Anderson was
That's the
pretty
story from
solid.
here. Back to you.
A Kemi to
As he hits a three in my
Fires
face.
off the three. And hits.
Just an excellent stroke from long range.
Junkyard gets in there. Oh, hand through the rim. Can't even block him with it.
He'll get a shot to score 3 points on this possession the hard way.
Oh, he wasn't in the NBA anymore. That makes sense. Yeah, the Dreamcast just has a lot of good games. I mean, and it's not expensive, really.
Up and good.
Came out of the gate strong. A lot of the arcade games had the best graphics for them, the best versions.
The bigger they are, the harder they come down.
Man,
Man.
oh man, that poor rim. Never knew what hit it.
Oh, I forced that one.
Misfire. The short rebound.
Looks like they got Dale Davis.
In the paint.
No, that's not
Feeds
Dale
outside.
Davis.
He takes the open three.
Oh, come
Doesn't
on.
go. Davis grabs the rock.
Here we go. Vince Carter taking matters into his own hands.
Short. Just beyond midcourt.
Oh, I thought I was blowing by.
Foul on the floor. His second foul.
Tampa Bay was tough. They had a good defense. Yeah, that was it. The Dreamcast had the arcade perfect hardware.
Glides to the glass.
And one.
Shot is good, and he heads to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
Triple win.
Yeah, Dreamcast. I mean, it was the first one that was. Oh, wow, that was horrible.
Landed in the coach's doghouse.
Wounded duck.
They're going to show that one on Sports Center. It was an embarrassing free throw by Vince Carter, airballing it.
Slings it outside.
Yeah, 1999, what the Dreamcast was showing in graphics. Keep in mind, that came out in 1998 in Japan. Oh, I had to. He had the inside.
Brings it up the court. Out wide, right side. Throws inside into traffic.
Rome Williams playing some good defense down there. But they're closing
That's not something you
the
see
gap
every
on the
day.
breakaways.
Fires.
Mo Pete can't hit it. Oh, I left him open. 6-point lead, not good.
Good defense is sometimes your
Kansas City Chiefs use on Blitz PS1.
forced turnover on the defense.
Oh yeah, Tony Gonzalez. He's good for a lot of years. Come on, you could post up, Damon.
In the lane.
It's time, LeBron. It's time to take over.
Now 4.
2K games were all good on the Dreamcast. The only one I didn't love until, well, I never loved it, but it was okay by 2K2 was World Series.
Pass from 15.
It looked great, but didn't play great. Man, their defense is pretty sharp.
On the right wing.
Vince showing off his athleticism. 20 points tonight.
Is up to 20 points now. Nice night and still at work.
Didn't like
Now
the
you see it. Now you
transition in graphics from 2K3 to 2K4.
know. Oh, he earned a second look with that.
Well, that's
play.
when they switched everything over to ESPN stuff.
Block foul. That's his second. Fires
Oof.
a shot. Mark it up.
Forced that one off the glass.
He's touching the sky.
LeBron James.
Ball near midcourt. Pass to the left wing.
Damon.
Stops and pops the J. Hits.
They just don't miss a lot. It was a bad pass, but good thing you made it.
He's just a wildfire, and the defense looks helpless putting him out.
Whoa, LeBron just sitting back there. Oh, bit for it. Oh, you missed that?
Five-footer. Nope.
All right.
Rebound grab. No one do the voodoo
Norris
like you.
Peterson, come on.
Hard pressed to
I
find
benched
better
Wade for
highlight
you.
dunk in traffic. That was impressive.
To Stoudemire.
And don't play defense.
Let me get out my scorecard. That was
NFL Fever. I thought it was pretty average. The control scheme by default's a little funky, so you got to switch that. That really messed up last time I played it, which has been a while.
Where's the
LeBron's
defense?
wide open, but he's not a good shooter in this game. He's a rookie.
That was going in.
I got to play Fever some more.
Can you imagine me being wrong?
Hits the post.
Man,
Yak.
killing.
He's got 14.
Mighty Mouse dominating. Oh, LeBron's not locking up.
We've got just looted by the defense. Levitation. I feel the pain the rim is in.
That's an open jumper.
Vince Carter giving it up. 4-point game.
Said no thanks.
Bullseye. Here's the replay. To Stoudemire. Cross court.
He missed. Good rebounding by these guys.
Controls it. Davis.
Mo Pete gets down the court. We got a game.
Hey, you look up vertical.
Worst football franchise? I mean, there was a lot of bad ones if you go to the 16-bit era.
In the third.
What era are we talking about?
Launches a shot. Pop. Short rebound.
I mean, then if you go back to Nintendo,
In the paint.
the only good ones really on Nintendo were Tecmo Bowl and Tecmo Super Bowl. The rest were bad.
And let a guard drive to the paint and jam it home like that.
I'm sleeping on Mo Pete.
Final shot with a shot
I don't know what to do with him. 6-man or starting lineup?
I've seen too many teams try that.
I got Wade. He's better.
Oh, cash it in.
I mean, the cheapest you're going to find a Dreamcast is most likely eBay.
When a defender fouls a guy and still lets him score.
If you're going to buy online.
Other than a glare from your coach.
If you got a local game store by you, they shouldn't be selling it for more than 65.
Jumper. Rick
But I would say
pushes
between 50 and 60 is a good price.
Raptors lead 68.
Madden PS4 worst football series. Sega Genesis Mutant League Football was good. Oh yeah, that was a good one. Some people love the hockey one. Some people don't like the frame rate. LeBron's tired, so this is we'll put Wade in, and then we'll decide what to do if it doesn't work out. Darius not getting any action. This is a good matchup. They're rebounding well. We need Junkyard Dog, Jerome Williams down there playing D and getting rebounds. 70 at the cheapest. I mean, it's not a terrible price. It's a great system.
Home stretch now. The race is on.
The Sega Sports one, the black one, goes for more.
Wide right side. Cuts to the glass. Count the bucket. Is there defense?
I'm playing a season. Yeah, I'm in the third game. After the first game, the chat said I needed to make some trades, and since the 03 rookie class is in this game, I traded for Wade and LeBron. LeBron's good. He's 83 overall. Wade's only a 75. And I actually trade away Bosch.
On the money. Lines up another. At least he got one. Taken down. Ball
I mean,
slips out.
yeah, $70 is not a terrible price.
Up the
Just
center.
depends on how much you want to play it. If you like the store or not. I always suggest supporting your local game store if you can. I buy stuff offline, but there's a game store 5 minutes from me. I go there every once in a while and get some games. Actually, the wallet I have is a Nintendo wallet that I bought from there. I wasn't even expecting to get that, but I needed a new wallet. I was like, I'll just buy this.
Rims off. Out of bounds. Possession, Portland.
Wade with a big pick. Carter,
Good for three.
That kind of play will
big 3-ball. The tides are turning in this game. Portland's usually a force at home.
Dribbles it up the court.
And there you go. They're back.
Cocks and jam.
His job is to
Mutant League Football Classic game. I actually don't have it.
Less than 4 minutes remain.
Oh, he's not a threat there.
Up by 7.
Carter, oh, I thought I had something.
Takes the shot.
Wade, blow by and the slam.
Rams and scores.
you earn a lot of respect making plays like that.
I guess Microsoft just wasn't,
Picking the paint.
they weren't selling well. You know, they were committed to the cause when this thing first launched, and then they just got rid of them. Other people tell me the inside pitch game, the baseball one, is good.
Reprove.
Wade picks it up. Oh, Williams is not going to dribble through that.
Loose ball.
Bonzi, oh, come someone. I don't have a shot blocker on this team.
Down with a running, raging right-hander.
That's what makes him so special, Kevin. He's got that fifth gear to shift into. One of the guys
Oh,
on the way
big
back
block.
down to the floor.
Derek Anderson. Oh, so I was saying that was Shannon Anderson earlier. It's Derek Anderson. For some reason, I felt like they had Shannon Anderson after the Jazz, but
3 minutes to go. Patterson
Derek Anderson, I
bringing it
believe,
sideline
played on the Cavs before this.
Long J. The
Oh,
former
no, they're
All-American
coming
from
back.
Arizona nails the jumper. He's got 14 points. Rome's right side.
Nothing's really doing.
Pulls the
Oof, that was a bad miss.
21 rebounds now for the Blazers.
I think it's time to get LeBron back. Carter's tired, but got to keep playing him.
the 22nd timeout.
Fans remember, next Tuesday is another
Xbox games do look pretty sharp, and they did a good job with their own games. I have 2K8, yeah. A lot of praise for that.
Brought in from the left.
I always bring this up every time someone brings up that game, but there's a Simulation FL
Turnaround
on
jumper.
Twitch.
He misses it. Takes it.
It's a simulated league where they use that game. Antonio Davis pulls down 10 again.
Really had no chance at all. He
Come on,
forced
Carter.
through the double team.
A three.
Oh, Williams going for the
Nice guys
offensive
finish
rebound.
last in the paint. You have to have that mean streak, even if you do
This
it
is
with
getting
a smile.
too close.
Rebound as well as he does.
I gotta see that again.
But that's a game, 2K8, that I'll probably... Oh, I should have shot that, but I need to get two. We go for the pump. Mo Pete, lefty. Oh, he blew it.
Fails to hit.
You gotta
No.
look at Kevin, who lost control of the basketball. That
It's
miss
Antonio
just
Davis.
cost
He
him.
actually played on the Bulls after the Raptors.
Over to the left. As open as a
Okay.
church on Christmas. Good. He's got 16
Mo
points.
Pete's out of the
The
game
Raptors
after that.
call timeout to break the momentum.
I just don't know about the defense right now. I mean,
Darius Miles instead of Wade. Yeah, let's put him in. That gives us a ton of height on the court.
they're playing like it's on sand. And I'm talking deep.
Come on, you could get past Stoudemire. Oh, crap.
Out of bounds. Substitution. Brought in under the bucket.
Yeah, there's a lot of replayability of these games, if that's what you're talking about.
He'll pull up for the
No.
No good. Follow
Box
through.
him out.
Now for a little deja vu. It's that play all over again. Right hand dribble. To Carter.
He's got to make
Pulls
that.
up for the J.
Season high 79 points. XFL, yeah.
2 minutes to go.
That's going to be fun.
Knock it down.
A lot
It's
of the
elementary.
rule changes
Right
they
there,
came
watch
out with.
Swoops to the rim.
No.
Oh, yeah. It's money. He gets the basket.
Dale Davis is on the other team.
The line for one.
It is. It is a good one. That's why I'm playing it. Said it's an underrated sports one. It's probably, in my opinion, it's the best simulation of the time
With the ball on the point.
of basketball.
Down the hatch. Chaos all
We got a
around
good
him.
game going too.
I love a
81
good
up.
dunk as much as the next guy, but
It's a good
sometimes
challenge on
there's
All
nothing
Stars.
prettier than
Streaks
guards
back and
working the
forth. I
lane
got
like
up. I was down almost 10. I went up 10, and now we're tied.
Puts up the three-pointer.
Rebound is killing me. There we go.
Up and away.
Carter turns on the Jets.
A manly jam.
2 games, at least 30 points. That's an old school achievement right there. No need for trophies. Just a little ding, some stars, and you got it.
He passes right.
So I'll get to the chat in a second. Oh, trying to concentrate. This is a big possession. I didn't play the topspin games much. I was into Virtua Tennis.
or risk getting your
So I got to play those one time.
There are a couple of
I think this is
different
better
ways
than
you can play
2K4. I played 2K4 recently. Oh, I thought I was going to get by again. Carter.
this. Down the right side. I just saw a man fly.
He is doing all the work right now for his.
Thanks, J. Cool. I'm trying to believe, too. This game is fun. I'm going to play through a whole season just because I like it. It's a 28 game season with a shortened playoff. Let's put it that way. 82 is unrealistic, but 3 games tonight. Still got a lot of basketball season left. Wow, that was a horrible turnover.
Now's the time to empty the bag of tricks, especially those that produce good looks.
Got the height on the court. Really? We're going to give up a...
Unbelievable. This game is almost over, and we have ourselves a tie.
Oh, I'm going to probably hold for the last shot. You're double teaming.
Right wing.
Vince.
Sideline right.
Oh.
Takes a shot. Can't get it to go.
We're going overtime.
No good. We're still tied. Heading for overtime.
That's what I hear. I got 2K5, NBA 2K5 over here, so I'm going to play that one soon just to check it out. So here we go. Big scoring game. Let me see. Subs. I'm going to go with the taller lineup. Maybe I'll put Wade in later. The rebounding's been an issue.
And here's the tip.
Here's the tip. Controlled by the Blazers. And Carter gets dunked on.
Just a great job of climbing above the crowd and getting the ball down with authority.
Swings it right.
Pay extra attention to Carter. Oh no, how could you miss that floater?
The rebound now.
I'm not playing 2K5 tonight, no. I'll play that another time.
He plants it.
It's a great move. But defensively, you should smother the guy, foul him hard before he dunks on you like that.
I want to check that one out. Oh, that's big. I didn't know if Jerome was going to come through. You watched Detroit win in 04?
Left-hand dribble. Dribble.
Come on, Damon is just
Dead
killing.
solid perfect.
That's a nice night on the offensive end.
Oh, man, this is not going well.
Wham jam, baby.
It happens so often, but it's never
I'll get that NBA Live 04.
turnover, and it starts the offensive possession and ends in a score. That's good basketball on both ends of the court.
You're saying that game's a little bit broken, how you go back and forth. Darius Miles coming through.
They're making it look so easy.
Still early in this overtime, though,
Getting the
so
overshot and knocking down
this-
over 60% of
what
the
is
right.
going on? We're not playing defense at all?
Plays it in for 2.
Wells is having a rare night for himself from the field, shooting up over 60%.
Just a track meet right now.
Free throws that well.
And drains it.
That was a defensive breakdown. A
Yeah,
guard
Ben
should
Wallace
not
is
be
on the
able to
cover of
drive to the hoop that
2K5.
easily.
You deserved it.
Out left. Bounces it inside. Unleashes a shot.
Miss,
He
but we
misses.
can't get the rebound.
Brings down the board.
You have to miss a shot to create an offensive rebound. The good news is we're getting a lot of those rebounds and converting the second chance.
Portland is not playing in overtime.
Plunges into the
Forced
lane
it.
toward the bucket. Plunges
Can't get the
That's a
board.
good, strong move.
Someone guard Bonzi.
to Stoudemire.
Wow, they're hitting everything.
It's good.
A terrific night.
I never played the Tony Hawk's games. My brother did,
They need a bucket, and they need it now.
but I never got into those. There's a lot of... This is just terrible.
By the D.
A lot of different button combinations
Passes cross court.
and just lack of interest on my part. Call a timeout. This is going terribly. Yeah, they're just killing me on rebounds. And I have a bad rebounding team.
Back
I
in.
need to see if they still had Dennis Rodman on the Mavericks or something. Bring him out of retirement. I can't even hit basic shots.
Vince Carter cocks
I'm not
it.
going to give up on it, though, yet.
Blew it. They should have bloodied the man before letting him get in and do that.
Lob over the top. Lefty hook.
And it's good.
Hitting the hook shot is one of the
Stolen
hardest things
passes
to do
like
in
that.
basketball.
Oh, I thought that was going to be
Touch,
another one.
skill, and precision. He's perfected it.
Sideline right. Right-hand side of the key. He scores. He's 2 of 2 from the field.
I mean, they're just not missing anything.
The Blazers bring it up. Over to the right.
Now they're just holding the ball.
A 3-ball.
There's a miss.
Can't hit the
It's a
low.
start.
Williams grabs it off the iron. He fakes the shot, then passes.
Come on, get off of me. Double teaming. All right, we'll give it to Jerome.
Suspecting rim. He's got 13.
Dreamcast Tony Hawk 2. Yeah, that's usually how it is because of that era. That year where Dreamcast got all those games and they had the best graphics.
Caps one off. Misses.
Darius. Come on, this guy can't guard me.
In the paint. Fires over.
Coming back.
Yes. That makes it a 4-point ball game. Brought up the court.
Everyone wants the Dreamcast 2. I don't think it's going to happen. Give me that. That ball.
Cross court.
Bonzi, fake pass.
From behind the arc. Yusei. Timeout to talk strategy with under a minute to play.
The strategy is simple. Score and score quick. The execution
A lot of
is the hard
streakiness in this
part.
game.
The defense knows what you have to do here. It comes down to making shots. Plain and simple.
Dribbling.
This has been Vince's game. Can't get open.
Out wide, right side.
Oh, big shot.
Get me some video on that.
Okay, we don't need to celebrate.
You can almost hear the wheels turning in the
The nice thing is this game knows when an intentional foul for you, so I didn't even do anything. It's just doing it.
There was a foul on the play. The Blazers are in the bonus. He'll go to the line for 2.
There are not many
The
guys
game's automatically doing it.
This is the ideal man to be standing right there.
Hits the free throw.
I should have. I'm not getting steals though, but yeah, you're right. I should have played defense for a
2
few
for 2
moments.
there. He's got 23 points. Important
Oh.
free ball. Nothing, honey.
That was it. That 3, I needed that.
He'll try for 2.
That's his first personal.
They're just draining everything.
Lines up another.
They are
This
making
was a tough
70+%
game. Playing on
to
All-Star.
you can win yourself
I had the
a lot of
chance to win it.
basketball games
This is,
shooting consistently in that range.
well, there's still 8 seconds left. If I could do a 3 here, it's not
With a
over.
minute remaining, they're going to take some time to talk things over.
The strategy is simple. Score and score quick. The execution
There we
is
go.
the hard part, because the defense
40
knows
points for
what you have to
Vince
do here. It comes
on the
down to
leaner.
making shots, plain and simple.
He's fouled.
Derek Anderson, will he miss one?
Go to the line for 2.
I need more rebounding though. The stats don't lie. I really am not grabbing rebounds.
Lines up another.
Oh, that hurts.
He's got 17 points. They call for a
Oh no, I just pulled a Chris Webber. I didn't know I didn't have any timeouts because the computer was calling them.
You lose possession of the basketball, but you also get hit with a technical foul.
eyes it, flies it. Good interception on the play. He rifles the
That's
three.
gonna do it.
Fails to connect. He will go to the line. At the line for 2.
He hit 70.
Yeah, I had a shot. MVP goes to the Blazers cheerleaders.
Dips the knees, sizes, flings it up, and in.
Dreamcast version of Crazy Taxi looked better. Well,
He hit 1 of 2.
it was their game. Sega made it, so
Bingo. Show me that one more time.
I don't know if they did that intentionally, but
The clock. The Raptors
that's
bring it in.
the hard way. That one was a tough one to swallow.
Let's turn
I had that game. I was up by a lot, squandered the lead, held for the last shot, which I thought I should have done,
The defense just didn't have an answer for it.
and there you go.
And something else. The Raptors should feel good about the aggressive play that resulted in many trips to the free throw.
Well, it was a good game to watch, hopefully.
About how many of those freebies they
And I think most of them will be like that for inside drive.
To 104.
Hansi Wells at 32.
Great job out there tonight. He's our player of the game.
I don't know. LeBron just wasn't effective later in this game. Yao Ming would help.
Thanks for being with us.
We'll see. I need to score off the bench. I will save the game. Thanks for reminding me there. I don't want to screw that up. Let's look at the stats real quick. Vince Carter, big 40. LeBron, second in scoring. Junkyard Dog Jerome Williams comes through big. Mo Peterson, he missed a big layup that could have separated me in that fourth. And now he's on the chopping block. He's on the trading block after that. I don't think I'm going to get Yao, or I would love to have him. But I would have to trade either Vince or LeBron, I think. LeBron chokes, it's realistic. He just didn't. Yeah, he just wasn't getting by Stoudemire. That's what it comes down to. So we're going to save this over this one. 1 and 2. You're right. I do need a defensive center. I have Morris Peterson, another point guard that I don't want, Brunson. Maybe I'll look for that real quick before I end this. Let's see. Who would be a good one to get? I could get Tyson Chandler, maybe. Peterson. Let's just put Peterson in there for now. That's not going to help with a scoring punch off the bench. Chandler's 81 overall, so maybe not. Larry Johnson. Camby. Let's see how Camby's looking. .76 overall. They might do that. Let's look at his rebounding. Defense 77. Block 87. Rebound 95. Yeah. We need to try to do this. Let's see if they'll execute the trade. Are you good with this trade? Chat. Play NBA Starting 5 on PS2. Another Konami game. Yeah, 3 tough teams for sure tonight. Got to get in there. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. Peterson, he's kind of like the odd man out. Yes, he's the scoring punch, but let's see if they do it. Decline. Really? Why? See if I could add someone else. Brunson, don't need him. Not going to play him. Let's get Boykins with that speed. Come on, this is a lopsided trade. They don't want to do it. Let's give him someone else. Mozio. Let's give him G. Williams. Camby is like the perfect guy. Now I want to get him. Oh, we could get a John Barry with the sharpshooter. Let's see if they do it. I don't know. Camby's not happening. Maybe we'll give him Mo Peterson, Brunson, and we'll give him a center back, and then we'll see if they do it. So Camby, I'm going to even take less. Oh, there's the Birdman, Chris Anderson. Wow. Ratliff. Try Ratliff. He should be on the 76ers. I pass him up. There they are. Maybe he's on the Hawks. Once Kobe retired, slowed down a bit. You're trading for the same position. Hawks. Okay. That's what I thought. Let's see. Atlanta Hawks. He's at 83. I'm not going to get him if I can't get Camby. It's a good idea. Hornets. PJ Brown, not really. NBA Live 98 on Genesis. Never played that one. I have it on Super Nintendo, and I like the one on PS1. I don't know. Any other ideas for shot blockers? Lakers. No, I'm not going to get anyone there. Kenyon. It's 83. Oh, Mutombo. Someone suggested that earlier. Let's see what he's at. Rebounding, 94. Where's his block? I know I passed it. 96. The Kembe. Ronald Miller, 3-pointers all day. Mutombo would be the guy. Now I feel 37-year-old Mutombo. I feel like Peterson might be too much to give up. See if they'll do it for Brunson. Oh, yeah, they did it for Brunson. I didn't even want him anyways. This is the real Xbox Jump Duke Jump. I'm using a capture card to the computer. Sorry for missing it if you asked that earlier. So there we go. Now we got 7-2 rebounder. That should help. And I think he's going right into the starting lineup. We're just going to go with Davis as the power forward. That's looking pretty good. Rookie LeBron, rookie Wade, prime Vince Carter. Antonio Davis later in his career, but still effective. And the old Mutombo, but still awesome at rebounding and blocking any 7-2. Worried about his speed, though. Let's see how fast he is. He's probably slow. 49. Oh, that's bad. But, hey, I traded a point guard I wasn't going to use anyways. See, like, Jerome Williams' speed, 83. His rebounds, 88. What's his block at? Oh, yeah, it's terrible. 15, 44. Mutombo's going to help out a lot. I'm just going to have to play him. Mims is 63. Oh, Mozio off the bench here. He's got some blocking and rebounding. I'm going to have to remember that. And jumping. Mutombo can't jump. He's just going to barely jump off the ground. So Mozio's the other guy. So, yeah, that's looking pretty good. We'll see how that works out. But we'll have to do that next time. I'll save it. So, yeah, I have a season going with ESPN NFL 2K5. But my brother switched the disc in another case, so I don't have it, which I was going to play that NFC Championship game. So I started a season in this. I'm saving. It's a 28-game season, and then it's condensed playoffs. So I'll be playing this from time to time throughout this basketball season. And I have Fever, so my brother is Lumberjack Cracks. He also streams on the channel, so you'll see him. Campbell likes to trade for Mutombo. So, yeah, that's going to bring a little bit of experience there. And now I know I have Mosey off the bench who could block and rebound. So, got some good trades in. Celtics, this is before they had Ray Allen and Garnett, so I should be able to beat them even though they're 2-0. Jump Duke Jump, thanks for coming. Yeah, we stream all retro sports games on this channel. We'll be live again tomorrow night with some more classics, Tecmo Super Bowl, maybe some No Mercy again on N64 since we're doing that tournament in 2 weeks. Well, not even 2 weeks, 8 days from now. So we're going to do some of that NHL 94. Yeah, that 06 EA exclusive deal screwed us for football games and just overall, because that became the business for everyone after that. I couldn't get Camby, really. They weren't budging. I gave them good trade offers. Maybe I'll try next time if Mutombo doesn't work out. But Mutombo is good to have for now. So, Jump Duke Jump, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, we'd love to have you back for some more retro sports gaming action. But thank you everyone for watching. It's an honor and a privilege to stream and have a great audience that loves sports games like I do. So keep coming around. We'll continue this season. We'll have way more sports games for you in the future. Take care. Have a good night.